morning, y'all. Thank you so much for letting me join you this morning. I am Texas State Senator Molly Cook. I represent a bunch of the Houston area. And I am a Democrat, and I am the youngest member of the Texas Senate by 10 years. Once Mays Middleton is gone, it's by 20 years. And I'm also, yeah. Thank you so much. And I'm also a working emergency room nurse. So like 2 days ago, I worked a 12-hour shift at the hospital. And then when I clock out, I take my nursing practice out into the community and to the Texas Capitol, which is just a huge, huge honor. I'm also the only healthcare practitioner, the only healthcare professional on the Senate Health and Human Services Committee. And so it's just been really exciting to get to kind of bring together this advocacy, nursing, medicine, and wellness that we all care so much about. And it's a real honor to get to celebrate this Texas Acupuncture Awareness Day. The first time that I ever received acupuncture, I had been diagnosed with high blood pressure as a 22-year-old. And I was working nights as a nurse and was just super, super stressed out, I think is what it was. And found just a lot of healing in acupuncture. And then sort of left it, didn't think about it, and came back to it years later when I told a friend I was feeling really sore and wanted to get a massage. And she was like, you really should just go do acupuncture instead. It lasts longer, it's better for you. And I said, okay, let me go try it again. I'm gonna go check it out. And that's how I found my way to Denise's practice. And since then have experienced the kind of just relaxation, healing, peace that comes, in my experience, only from acupuncture. And it's something that when you're willing to go and you invest every single week and take care of yourself, that you can see a lot of changes in your life, which is really, really cool. And like a satisfying actual resolution of the pain, an actual resolution of the issues, or better sleep, or whatever it is that you're looking for. And I know that sometimes Western problems need Western solutions, right? We've got a lot of issues in this hemisphere, and so people should absolutely see their doctors and take medicine. But I think that it's truly incomplete to seek healing or to seek wellness and not to use ancient holistic practices that we know work and we know have therapeutic benefit. So I'm a huge, huge advocate of everything from plant medicine to acupuncture and other kinds of modalities, in addition to the emergency care that I provide. And as y'all know, healthcare in Texas faces some serious challenges, and I think that y'all are actually uniquely positioned to help meet those challenges, even in this moment that's really tough. We continue to rank near the bottom in key health indicators, even though we are arguably the wealthiest state in the nation, and the wealthiest nation that's ever existed on the planet before. We are 50th in uninsured residents and access to primary care providers per 100,000 population. About 5 million Texans lack health insurance, and we know that that number is going to drop really, really soon. We're also 49th in access to mental health providers. I often think of a patient that I took care of in the emergency department. She's an older woman, maybe in her 50s, and she kept asking me for more morphine, and it was for belly pain. And we all know that sometimes morphine is actually going to make your belly pain worse, right? Whatever's going on in there, we're going to slow it down, mask it, and lower your pain tolerance by continuing to just do opioid after opioid. And I started kind of asking her a little bit more about her pain and what was going on, and she shared with me that her stomach pain comes back every time her son moves back in with her. And I said, well, I just don't think morphine's what you need. I think you need someone who takes care of your mental health, someone to help you navigate really tough family dynamics, and somebody who's willing to help you in your life with everything that's going on. And so I just think of her all the time. So many of our patients are out there begging for help, begging to feel better, and they just don't even have access to the treatment options that are actually going to help them. And they don't have access to what they need to treat the underlying and root problems, which is where I think advocacy and policy really come into play. We know millions of Texans are slipping through the cracks, and that acupuncture, along with other integrative therapies, play a really vital role in filling those gaps, especially when we combine, again, conventional medicine. If someone's on dialysis, stay on dialysis, but you should absolutely be seeking these other modalities that can really help you feel better. And thanks to the strict standards enforced by the Texas State Board of Acupuncture Examiners, patients can trust that when they walk into y'all's offices, they receive safe professional care from qualified practitioners. And that's just a really important and valuable thing, especially in a moment where there's so much misinformation going on. And so days like today raise awareness and educate Texans to support their health and wellness goals. And we keep doing work like this, we can create a healthcare system that is multifaceted, accessible, and truly patient-centered. And so I want you all to know you've got a friend in me. I've had a lot of experience with a lot of different types of healthcare and medicine and even plant medicine, like pretty off-the-wall stuff. I'm into it. So you've got a real friend in me. Think of us as you're looking at bills and how we can help increase reimbursement rates or whatever we can do to make you more successful. And then just know as well, in this moment where there is so much misinformation, there is so many attacks on what works in our healthcare professionals, I know we're gonna weather this storm. We're gonna come out on the other side. It's just a matter of how long it takes to get there, but I'm with you in this fight, so think of us. We'll be working for you. Anything we can do to support you, we're here. Thank you all so much.